Hey guys, coming to you from sunny Devon today, and I broke my fast last night, so didn't quite make the 21 days because we have a family outing today, so I wanted to get some fruit inside me and broke it at 480 hours, which is 20 days. So there's a few things I wanted to talk to you about today, and one of them was I've been doing a lot of research over the last 3 years. And one of the things Pythagoras used to make sure all of his students knew about was numerology, so mathematics, astrology and music. And I think if everybody had more knowledge about these three subjects, they'd know a lot more about themselves. Because if you do your numerology, it gives you a very, very good guideline of what makes you who you are and what you're here to do. And the same with astrology. If you look into your astrology and you do your human design, this gave me I resonated quite a lot with the path that it set out for me. Whether you decide to do this or not is up to you, but I am a 1 to 3 manifester, and I resonated very much with this. I started to pinpoint points in my life where I realised that this was how I was doing things, how I was subconsciously doing these things and getting into certain places and doing things, and the way my methods were working was because of this was who I was. And also, a big thing that's been coming up for me in the last 3 years is when I was younger I was very overweight until I got to about 16, and then I tried the Atkins diet, which is a lot of meat, a lot of fat, and I lost a lot of weight and I got in really good shape. I'm talking like 6% body fat and lifting some heavy weights. And then I started to get conscious about how this might not be the healthiest way for me to eat. So I tried a more lower fat and slightly higher carbohydrate diet, and they contradict each other in terms of science, but I managed to get into even better shape. And over the years I've tried just about every single diet you can try, and now I've just shown you how I can do 20 days, and I've done 14 days no food and no water, and I'm planning to do 40 days without losing any size and actually increasing my strength, and that's with no food at all. So what I'm saying to you is I'd like to ask you this question, because I'd never ever tell you what to do, but who's to say that you don't believe that you need to eat a chicken a day and take all these protein shakes because it's an industry and you need to buy it? So I used to eat 2 chickens a day, I used to take loads of protein shakes, but when you look back at all the statues from the early like just after Christ days, and they're all in very good shape, do you think these guys were necking 3 protein shakes a day and eating 3 chickens? Don't think so. So I went from doing that to then a practically vegan diet and being in shape, and then learning how to use sun and earth and water and maintaining higher energy levels. I mean, even when I broke my fast last night, I actually slept longer last night because I felt like more energy was being used digesting the food than was actually when I wasn't. So when I was fasting, I was only getting 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night, and I was feeling great. Last night I had about 8 hours sleep. Yeah, I'm feeling good this morning. I've been to the gym this morning, I've come back and had some mango. Absolutely love mangoes. Any fruit that spent the maximum amount of time in the sunlight, to me, is the most important food for me to eat, because I believe that there's a lot of light language. We're told to keep water out of the sun. I keep all of my water in the sun, not in plastic bottles, but I keep all my water in the sun. I keep all my fruit, any fruit that spent the most amount of time, any vegetables that spent the most amount of time in sun. I've also started growing my own vegetables, because I believe that when any fruit or vegetable you grow is surrounded by your energy, it's a better match for you nutrition wise than just buying. I think it goes non-organic, organic, and then growing your own, because your own is around your energy. And this is said in the book The Celestine Prophecy. It's a fictional book, but there's a lot of fact in there, so I definitely recommend reading The Celestine Prophecy. There's a really cheesy film about it as well, which you can watch at the moment, but I think they're making a new one, so yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, the questions I'm asking you today is who's to not say that it's your mind that's the powerful thing, because I know, and no one will tell me any different now, because everything that I put out on Instagram or on this page I test beforehand so that no one's energy can affect mine before I do it. So I know that I can go without food as long as I've got sunlight, water and earth and air and doing breath work, and there's plenty of people all over the planet doing this already. And I mean, even if you go back, if you read Paramahansa Yoganda's autobiography of a yogi, there was a woman who was a breatharian for over, I think it was over 50 or 60 years, and they actually tested her for 3 months, and she didn't eat, she didn't drink, she didn't even drink water. Her body was just a full ecosystem. Now, there's a lot of people going to watch this video and say, this is stupid, you can't be healthy doing this. If that's the way you're going to think, then your mind will create that. But I don't believe that, and that's not going to happen to me. And if you continue to watch these videos, you're going to see me gradually progress to this, and then you can make your own decision from that. Because as I said, I've never told you what to do. But I broke my fast last night, and I broke it with some blueberries, some raspberries, frozen with some coconut milk, a very little bit of porridge. I put the porridge in there because any food you put into your body after a long fast is going to go through you quite quickly. So yeah, porridge, some seeds, some nuts, some grains, and I will be uploading a picture and another video a little bit later. But basically, I just wanted to say, for me personally, I now know that my mind is what gives the power to these foods, because I've given the power to proteins, I've given the power to fat, I've given the power to carbs, and some of these diets contradict each other, and I've made them all work. So if I can do it, I'm not saying this that I'm boasting or big-headed, I'm just saying there is a lot of similarities between me and you, and if I can make all these things work, test yourself, because if knowledge is power, then self-knowledge is ultimate power, and you need to be testing yourself and not relying on what these packages on the side of boxes of cereals and boxes of protein shakes are telling you, because I tell you, people weren't eating all these things thousands of years ago, and they were probably in better shape than what we are. So yeah, no, that's going to be my little rant for this morning. I'll be back later on this afternoon with more of a lowdown of how the whole fast panned out, and more of what I was eating and drinking during the day. But again, this is what I was doing. It's probably a lot different from what you're doing, but I challenge you to try it and adapt it to yourself and find out, and then to tell other people. So let's start evolving again. It's evolution in motion. Have a really good end to your weekend, and I'll catch you a little bit later on this afternoon.